In this video, let us talk about how to check for your acceptance letter at Mulungushi. So I'm going to give you a lot of important things to take note of. So let's get started already. Before we even talk about how you check, first I want you to understand very few things. Number one, so by the way, when you're watching this video, it means you have already applied. You're just waiting to be admitted. So if you don't know how to apply, you can check the previous video where we talked about how to apply at Mulungushi. So now, after applying, a lot of people get to ask, how long does it take? So the duration is not fixed. It varies. So when you apply physically, it's usually faster. You can be admitted within a week. Maybe 3 days after applying, maybe 4 days, maybe 2 days. And then in some cases, even on the same day when you're applying, you can be admitted. So when you apply physically, it is very fast. And then online, that's where a lot of people apply. So it is slow. Because you can imagine people around the country, those who stay far, they have to utilize at least online. And then also the international students, they mostly utilize online application. No wonder it is slow. So online application takes 2 weeks. At least 2 weeks you would have been admitted. And then sometimes it can even take 3 weeks and a month. So normal is like 2 weeks, but for many people it takes 3 weeks. And then when you just see that it has taken 3 weeks, at least try to make follow-ups. Try to follow them, contact the academic office so that you just make sure that everything is okay. Remind them that you applied some time back but haven't yet been admitted. Okay, so now let's get into learning how to check for your acceptance letter. So we'll go to the portal. Now this is the Mulungushi University portal. So here, firstly, I want you to understand how a portal looks. There's a difference when you're accepted and when you are not yet accepted. There's a huge difference, and these are the things which will help you to know whether you have been admitted or not. So here, these are just basic things. The most important that I want you to know, it's here where it is written applicant. Whenever the portal is showing that you are an applicant, it means you haven't yet been admitted. You are still waiting. So even on privileges, it will show applicant. So this is your portal. When you just log in, this is on the home screen. So now from here, where do you go? So we can now go to registry files. So here, firstly, we're just here on the home. So this is what shows. So I'm trying to hide my name, but by the way, you can still know me. My name is Mega Minds. So now, how do you check? So this is when you haven't yet been admitted. I'm going to show you a comparison on how it will look when you're admitted. So this is how it normally shows. Even the color, it is quite different here on top. So now let's go to personal information. So I'm going to click here on personal information, and then it has brought us here. So on your personal information, this is where you find your student number, the gender, your date of birth, all these things. So again, one important thing is people get to panic after applying when you don't see your program and your school. So when you haven't yet been admitted, it doesn't show. Here on study, if maybe you applied for economics, it has to show Bachelor of Economics. If you applied for engineering, it has to show even your school. So it only shows when you have been admitted. So when it's not showing, it is a sign that you haven't yet been admitted. Yeah, and also on the status, it shows requesting. That this requesting is not important. Or it's on the access level. It shows that you are an applicant. Yeah, so this is just the personal information. And then on the picture, this is not important. Your profile picture will be updated when you report for school. So we're going to click on registry files. So on registry files, this is where you check if your application was at least maybe completed. So the reason why some people are not admitted, it's because your documents are incomplete. You might think that you applied, but maybe your results were not uploaded in the system, or maybe your NRC, your identity card was not uploaded. So these factors, they will lead you to not being accepted. So we're going to click on registry files, and then we're going to see this student, Dr. Mega. What has he uploaded? So let's go to registry files. So here you can see on the registry files, there's only the national registration card, which is the NRC. So if you have uploaded other documents, there will be a lot of them. I'll show you on the other portal or on the other account. So there will be other documents which will have to show. So yeah, we're going to talk about all these. So here you just have to take note. So remember where we're coming from. When you log in, this will be your home screen. You click on personal information, it brings you here. When you come to personal information, you click registry files so that you can check what documents you've uploaded. So like me here, I only uploaded the national registration card with no other documents. So like this, your application cannot be considered. They'll still be waiting for you to finish. So it's even showing here, only one file was uploaded. Only one file. Yeah. So what will be next is you would need to complete your application. Here you would have to click complete application. Yeah, so from there, let's see how we proceed. Okay, so one thing is for those of you who haven't yet been admitted, you should ensure you check here that your documents are all showing. So very soon I'll show you on how it is supposed to look. Yeah, so when you just see that maybe something is missing, maybe your grade 12 results are not showing, you have to click here on complete application. So let's click on complete application, and it brings us here. So you can see student details. So meaning you have to start applying, like you're redoing it all over. So ensure that everything is uploaded. You click on student details. So but I do not want to click because it's going to show the details of someone. Yeah. So on your portal, you click student details, and then ensure that everything is there, especially your NRC. Ensure that it's uploaded. You come to school certificate results, fill in all the fields, and then your certificate should also be attached. Yeah, so ensure that everything is there. When you fill in all the blanks, and then you have to click on submit. Yeah, then after clicking submit, you can go to the registry files again. You check, the things will start showing. Yeah, so that is what you do ensure that everything is there. If you do not complete your application, you will not be considered. So now let me show you how the portal looks when you have been accepted. It looks like this. You can see it is even having more color. Like we have these things in this color. It is called mustard. Yeah, and then we have this blue color. So this, you can see the difference here. Yeah, it's just like this. So here you can see it's not colorful. Yeah, but here it is colorful. This is the portal for someone who has been admitted. Yeah, so that is just the first thing. We're going to look at other indications and how to check. So this is just a comparison. This is your portal before you have been admitted. You can see it is not very colorful, but here it is colorful. Yeah, so that's just the system. And then the other thing is, look at the menu. The menu is very limited. You only have the home, you have the help desk, personal information, complete application. This is your menu. It is very limited, but when you have been admitted, it's going to show like this. Apart from the home, you will see other things like apply for accommodation. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. There are videos about accommodation at Mlongoshi. Yeah, I made some videos, so you watch those later on. So you can see we have a lot of things, even where to check the results, how to pay for school fees, the timetable. This is how it shows as soon as you are accepted. And then the other thing, how you can know that you have been accepted, is where it was showing applicant, it will show basic student. You've seen here. So here it was showing applicant, but here it's basic student. This shows that you have been accepted. Yeah, so let's go a step further. We now go to the personal information. Yeah, so here I just clicked on personal information there. So when you click on personal information, it's going to bring you to this. So I've hidden the date of birth and the student number, and also the profile picture. There's my picture there. I just hid it because I'm an introvert. So let's quickly finish. This is where I was saying the program will start showing. So what program have you applied for? It will show. So like for myself, I'm doing medicine and surgery. It's going to show here, and I'm in the School of Medicine and Health Sciences. If you are doing agriculture, it will show Bachelor of Agriculture Management or anything, School of Agriculture and all that. Yeah, so your details will now show here. For those who applied for pre-medicine, the details will show here. School of Natural and Applied Sciences, all those things. And then one more thing, you can use the portal to check. So in the other videos we'll talk about scholarships, which are student loans. When you have been granted the student loan, it will reflect on your portal, and this is where you check. Okay, so that's it. So all these are things which will help you to know that you have been accepted. So number one, we said the color will change. You can see it becomes more colorful. And then number two, here where there was applicant, it will show basic student. Number three, the menu will have more options. You can see here we have a lot of things. Course evaluation, we'll talk about these things when you are a student. So all these things will show you that you have been accepted. So now, how do you download your acceptance letter? How can you download it? So it's simple. You just come to here on personal information. Do you remember registry files? So you click on registry files. So when you click on registry files, you'll see something like this. So here, this is a part where I was saying, you can see it is written national registration card, meaning the NIRC was uploaded, the grade 12 certificate was uploaded, the deposit slip was uploaded. So if you're an applicant and the deposit slip is not showing, you can never be accepted. Yeah, so ensure that the deposit slip is showing. Also the certificate, the grade 12 certificate, ensure that it's showing. So when these 4 things are showing, that's when you can have an admission letter. So if one of these is missing, you cannot be admitted because your details are not complete. If you don't have your results, how will the school know that you are eligible? So 1, 2, 3, 4, these as an applicant, they should be showing. So on your portal, there should be something like 4 files which are there. And then when you have been admitted, it will now start showing 5 files. Yeah. So how to download or how to check? You just click on admission letter. Yeah. So now here I don't want to click because you might see some personal details. So you just click on admission letter and then you download it. Yeah, so that's how that's the whole thing. And then I'm sure maybe you might have a question like, what is this? So when you're applying for health related programs, you have 2 admission letters. So this was my first admission letter back in first year, like when reporting. And then when you're done with A levels, you'll be accepted into the School of Medicine and Health Sciences. So this is the second acceptance letter. Yeah, so for you right now, you are just looking for the initial admission letter, this one, which will show whether you are in economics, whether you are in banking and finance, are you doing law, did you apply maybe for engineering. Yeah, so the emphasis, make sure that 1, 2, 3, 4, these things are showing on your portal. Yeah, when they are showing, that's when you'll be admitted. So in case there's a delay, you can inbox me. I can go to the academics office for you here at the School of Medicine. There's an academic office at main campus and also here. Yeah, and then also ensure that you contact the academics office. You can also contact them so that you are admitted as early as possible. Yeah, so that's the end. I hope you found this video quite helpful. So don't forget to subscribe, and if you have any questions, if you want to ask about anything, feel free to comment and go ahead and ask about anything regarding university and all that.